negotiations on the issue of workers' wages, insisting that it used the lowest minimum in arriving at 615,000 naira as the new minimum wage. Something, right? Well then, Olubadan designate Oba Owolabi Olakunle's nomination is awaiting Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde's approval. Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs Commissioner Segun Olayiwola said on Sunday. Well, he disclosed that his nomination as the next Olubadan of Ibadan land has scaled through all the stages except the final approval. So one thing is holding him back now. The governor is attesting for his throne. All right, now let's get on to the front pages of Nigerian newspaper right now. Yes, quite a number of dailies are staring at me, and I'm staring right back at it, right? And I'm just going to be bringing you some of these dailies. Of course, first will be the Daily Trust newspaper, then we get to the Punch newspaper, then bring the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, bring the Vanguard newspaper to you, and the Nation newspaper to you too as well. I think we're missing out on one daily, right? If I'm not mistaken. Don't worry, I'll find that out shortly. But then let's get on to this one, the big story on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper. 2 years after 100 new air traffic controllers redundant. All right, it's got a couple of riders to it. NCAT lacks capacity to train us. Second rider, aviation college silent. Third rider, it takes time to train cadets. All right, NAMA has got that to say. You find the story on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper, page 4 precisely, right, is where you find that big story. And now to this one, outside the shores of Nigeria, Iran president, minister on board, crashed helicopter. This one you'd find on page 4 too as well. Hope he's safe though. But let's get on to page 5 of the Daily Trust newspaper. 12 killed in Taraba. Imo auto crashes. Bad. Very sad. Soul rest in peace though. All right, but look at this one now, page 39 of the Daily Trust newspaper. This one is talking some sports stories right there. Man City win historic 4th straight Premier League title. Right, that's something. Let's get on to the base of the Daily Trust now. Army rescues 386 from Sambisa Forest. 10 years after abduction. You'd find a story on page 6 of the Daily Trust. Now, let's take you to page 23. Gunmen kill 2 soldiers in Abia. To page 14. Customs officer's wife, 4 family members abducted in Abuja. And finally, on the base, right? At the base, finally at the base, we'll see this one on page 36. Restrictions on Nigerian other African countries imports affecting businesses. IMF has got that to say. Now let's look at these 3 headlines on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper just before we say bye-bye to the Daily Trust. I'll take you to page 12 now, where Abbas to Ganduje raise committees to reconcile aggrieved APC members. All right, Abbas is saying that to Ganduje, raise committees to reconcile aggrieved APC members. Ganduje is really finding it hot, right? Hard time right there, within the APC ranks. But now let's get on to this one now, page 22. More pressure on Naira ahead possible interest rate hike. Page 22 has got that one. And the last one that I'll be taking with the Daily Trust newspaper now. Kano Mosque arson renders 100 orphans, 13 widows. See that? You see that? Kano Mosque arson renders 100 orphans, 13 widows. And you already know, women and children are always those who get the most affected. Page 3 has got that story as we take a bold walk outside Daily Trust. And now I'm bringing to you the Punch newspaper. The big story on the front page of the Punch newspaper. Dangote petrol supply. Federal government may slash 6 trillion naira fuel import. All right, it's got one rider to it. 520 billion naira monthly fuel imports expected to drop as Dangote begins supply June. Page 2 has got that story just to the side of the Punch newspaper banner now. I see this one on page 7. 386 abductees rescued during Sambisa clearance exercise. Yay! And this is coming from the military, right? Kudos to you, military. Do more, do more, do more, right? We're strongly behind you, right? I get that, sure. Now let's get on to this one right here. It says helicopter crash, Iranian spray for missing president minister. It's not very clear what the page is, but from what my eyesight can see, I'm thinking it has to be page 41 of the Punch newspaper right there. All right, this one right here on page 2. 8 manufacturers suffer 627 billion naira forex losses. Page 2 has got that story. Cocaine seizure, right? Cocaine seizure. NDLEA declares couple wanted. They operating all the way from India. Long, do you understand? Pages 4 and 5 has got that story. Good thing that their syndicate in Lagos have been captured. Well then, let's get on to page 27 now. Federal government begins housing construction in 4 states. Now let's take you to the apex, the apogee, the height, the zenith, the peak of the Punch newspaper. Page 27 as well. Oil production nears 1.7 million barrel per day. NNPC has got that to say. Taking you now to page 29. MPC may raise interest rate again Tuesday. All right, let me take that again. MPC may raise interest rate again Tuesday. Page 29 has got that story. And the last one that I'll be taking for the front page of the Punch newspaper. CBN, SEC, SEC, fine mine 9 banks 678 million naira. Let me take that one again. Page 27, I said it is. Well, it's quite popular. It's a popular page now on the front. Well, on the front page of the Punch newspaper. CBN SEC fine 9 banks 678 million naira. That's some monies, I tell you. All right, move away from the Punch now, UD. Let's get on to the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Written label on it, liquidity crunch. That's what it's called. Banks borrow 3 trillion naira from CBN to meet financial demands. Banks borrow 3 trillion naira from CBN to meet financial demands. Page 6 has got that story, and it's talking about liquidity crunch, right? Taking you now above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper banner, just at a peak, apex apogee, the zenith of it, right? And it's got the story on page 26. NDLEA declares Indian-based Nigerian couple wanted. Arrest 4 suspected barons, right? And it's got just 2024, no end in sight over APC crisis as Jimo Ibrahim rejects peace move. Page 23 has got that story now to page 6. Project Cargo's Little Lagos ports as FX volatility bites. Now let's take you to the belly of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, if you like, the chest of it, I think. Let's go with the chest first, then we get to the belly, and then to the base, right? Now to the chest, page 3, Iranian presidential helicopter crashes. Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Azerbaijan offer to help in the search. Page 3 has got that story. Really sad one. CCECC hands over $50 million transportation university to federal government. Page 6 has got that story. Now let's take you now to the belly. Yes, belly. APC Northwest declares Ganduje suspension unconstitutional. Page 22 has got that story right there. Okay, at the base of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, we will. Oh well, this one is coming from the Labour Party right there. We will back Atiku Obi alliance to win presidency in 2027. Page 4 has got that story, and it's just got 2 riders precisely. First rider, Obedience Movement begins mobilization, sets up harmonization committee. NNPP, we are watching with keen interest. Okay. NNPP has got that one. I think that with the new Nigeria People's Party, they say we are watching with keen interest. All right, now let's look at this one now on page 26. Army rescues 386 civilians from Sambisa Forest 10 years after abduction. Yay, I like this one. All right, now let's get on to this one. Page 4 is going to be the last one that I'll be taking for the Nigerian Tribune newspaper front page. Recently constituted federal universities governing councils best in history. Page 4 has got that story. Committee of VCs. I see. Right now, let's move away from the Nigerian Tribune newspaper now and bring the Vanguard newspaper to your eardrums. Keep in mind that this is the Pages on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, where we give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. And we say this on strong authority because we got the bragging right, and guess what? You gave us that bragging right. All right, so thank you far too kind for doing so. And yes, we are at the stop of the Vanguard newspaper this very beautiful Monday morning. What is the big story on the front page now? I'm seeing this one. Manufacturers wail as unsold goods pile up in warehouses. That's right, you heard me. Now, you would find that story on what page now? Page 19 of the Vanguard newspaper. It's got some writers to it, though. As cost of living rises, purchasing power drops. Yeah, right. And the writers now begin. Palm oil producers' worst hit. Second writer, beer producers emerge best performers. Wow. Don't you think? Now, another writer, experts blame foreign exchange volatility, energy crisis, proffer solutions, right? So manufacturers wail as unsold goods pile up in warehouses as cost of living rises, purchasing power drops. And the part that really got me is a beer producers emerge best performers. Can you imagine? Right, let's get on to this one now. Intense search for Iran's President Raisi after helicopter accident. Page 8 has got that story now to the base of the Vanguard newspaper. Tinubu okay's establishment of Green Industrial Zone. Page 9 has got that story. Federal government moves to fight inflation through CNG. And you'd find that story on page 9 of the Vanguard newspaper, although Matawali had come out to saying that this might not just be a very achievable feat, but then we would look into it as a case study maybe sometime during the week. But then let's look at this one right here now. Edo Guba, Labour moves to reconcile Akpata Imasongbon, right? And it's got some writers to it, accuses Abure of not backing parties candidates. All right, that's one writer. Sets up committee to investigate fraud allegations against him. All right, you'd find it on page 13. Minimum wage, why we may not accept 100,000 naira. Organized labor has got that to say. Page 5 heralds that story. And that should be all for the front page of the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Now, don't go away. Stick with me now. Stick with me. Let's get on to yet another daily this time. That will be the Nation newspaper this morning. All right, with the Nation newspaper this morning, I'm seeing the story right here, and I'm bringing you the big story. Tinubu likely to get minister's performance record this week. Something good, yeah? It's got one writer. Deliverables based on administration's 8 priority areas are criteria. Okay, now let's see. It started on the front page of the Nation newspaper, continued on page 4 of the Nation newspaper to another one. CBN faces tough choices on interest rate, inflation, others. It's got just one writer to it. Apex Bank's MPC meets. All right, and let's get to the base of the Nation newspaper now this morning, right? And at the base, I see this one. It says anxiety over Iran president after chopper crash. Page 27 has got that one, and this one, 4,000 Nigerian students in Germany. Right, page 6 has got that. Now let's get on to just above the Nation newspaper banner. Now I see this one, Olakunle cleared to become 43rd Olubadan, right? And it's got one rider, all bottlenecks removed. All bottlenecks removed. You find the story on news page 5 of the Nation newspaper. And this one right here, President Okay's panel on green economic drive. And it's got one rider to it, Ajurin Galale is envoy. All right, news page 5 has got that story now. Central Bank withdraws cybersecurity levy circular. Page 4 has got that story. Troops rescue abducted 383 from Sambisa forest. Yay! I give it to the troops right there. And page 6 has got that story. And that will be all for the Nation newspaper. But that's not all, as I'm bringing just one more to your eardrums, to your audiovisual consciousness. And that will be the Guardian newspaper. The big story on the front page of the Guardian newspaper, which somewhat mops up every other story, right? On the front page of the Guardian newspaper has got this one on the MPC meeting decision. MPC meeting decision, further hike anticipated as inflation interest rates converge above 30%, right? Okay, further hike anticipated as inflation interest rates converge above 30%. News page 6 has got that story. Now let's bring this one to your eardrums as well as your visuals right there. If you're not following, if you're not listening, if you're not watching, if you're not subscribing just yet across the social media platforms that we have a strong presence in, well, you better get on to the YouTube channel right there, subscribe, get on to the Facebook page wall, give us a like, give us a following, get on to the Twitter handle at Eagles FM Abuja and give us a following. And you'll be glad that you did. And that also should spread the love across TikTok, Instagram as well, right? That would be so much appreciated. Man, still with the front page of the Guardian newspaper now. Minimum wage, NLC rejects 100,000 naira as federal government labor shifts grounds. Okay, news page 406, I beg your pardon, has got that story. Quite blurry though. But this one says Iran's supreme leader urges prayer for president after choppers hard landing. Page 3 has got that story. Now, 2027 Obi supporters begin mobilization, set up harmonization committee. Page 3 has got that story now. Let's look at this one. Eleme One access an east-west road to sorrow, tears and death. That should be an editorial you might want to go find quite interesting. Page 4 has got that story now. This one, dozens flee Niger community over communal crisis, seek government intervention. Page 8 has got that story. Bandits invade Abuja community, kidnap 4, injure others. News page 30 has got that story. Now let's also bring this to your audio visuals. Government projects cause 47.5% fiber cuts. Telcos seek action. All right. Government projects cause 47.5% fiber cuts. Telcos seek action. Right. And then this one right here. It's going to be the last one that I'll be taking with the Guardian newspaper. Attaining food security through sustainable irrigation agriculture. Alrighty, and you'd find a story on news page 14 of the Guardian newspaper. Keep in mind, this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. We give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. I've got to go pay some bills. Don't worry, I'm not leaving you, not now, not ever, because when I come back, it's going to be a full swing of hearing you out, what your take is, how you react to whichever of these headlines jumps at you, pops at you, tickles your fancy, or begs for your reaction. Don't go away.
Are you ready for this?
Keep this frequency clear.
We're live.
I woke up with a
Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
You are about to experience Eargasm.
I don't want nobody, baby, but you.
On the Eagles 102.3 FM.
Through our research and policy memos, we have identified the challenges facing youth civic participation. Now, it's time to equip you with the tools you need to engage with government agencies and elected leaders effectively. Are you tired of feeling sidelined in the governance process? Do you want to make a difference in your community? Don't let your voice go unheard. Tune in to Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja, every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on the Civic Martyrs and be part of the movement for a more inclusive, accountable, and transparent government. Our mission is clear: to bridge the gap between citizens and government, ensuring that public resources are located to address your priorities. The Civic Martyrs is sponsored by ProMed Foundation with the support of the Nigerian Youth Futures Fund, NYFF.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Please listen to this announcement. A-Level School of Basic and Preliminary Studies announces admission into IGMB program for Maraba, Kubwa, and Suleja Resource Centers. IGMB is an acronym for Interim Joint Matriculation Board, moderated by Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, approved by the Federal Government of Nigeria, certified by JAMB for 200 level direct entry admission into any university without JAMB or post-UTME to study medicine and surgery, nursing science, law, engineering, or any other course of your choice. Hostel is available for all students. Cost of admission form is 15,000 naira from Sky Limit Studies, Mungal Plaza, behind Zinaria Secondary School, opposite Umar Farouk Global Enterprises, Maraba. Academic and non-academic staff can apply for immediate employment. For details, call the coordinator on 070 25 20 4933 070 25 20 4933 or 081 21 09 7007 081 21 09 7007. Announcer Management.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio.
Eagles 102.3.
Exactly what it is. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. We give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on. And guess what? It's a Monday, the 20th day in the month of May 2024. We're still talking the pages, the front pages. What is that headline that jumps at you, pops at you, tickles your fancy, or begs for your reaction? And please, if you're sending a voice note via the WhatsApp portal number 0909-705-4450, do out, keep it short and simple, go straight to the point. Don't attack personality, address the situation or the issue, and keep it at 1 minute 30 seconds so that everybody can be captured. Hello, good morning. Okay, that's a mistake. And yet another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yes. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yes. I think you said...
what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is GB.
GB. All right, GB. Welcome aboard, GB.
I think you said you stepped down for Obi. And the president said that alliance is dead and alive. And an agreement with them. Because I think stepping down for Obi will make the presidency of Tinubu to win. It's to win the presidency turnout for 27. It's landslide in the win. When I look at the turnout 23 election, you will see that we did not get 10% from the north. The vote to the north, you did not get 10% of the vote to the north. So what am I saying is that if not step down for him, that means that all the barrier is clear for Tinubu, because Tinubu, Obi himself did not have any roots in the north.
Right.
Obi did not have any follower in the north that can fight him and defend him.
Okay.
And that cannot use his platform to sell to me, because it is a hard material, hard product to sell. So it's a fair error for Tinubu.
Okay.
If particular support to me, and I'm telling you that marriage will not produce any result. But looking for to see Obi that I think will come together again.
Okay.
And it will be something. When they could not achieve the 2019, how can they achieve this now? Tinubu will perform creditably. In the next 4 years, we will see that Nigeria will have been transformed.
All right,
So all those margin, all those alliances,
yeah.
we know the job. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, GV. Right there, it says the marriage between these two that is somewhat brewing may not go anywhere. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Odua.
Good morning to you, Elder Onaja.
Good morning. I like politicians. Politicians, they are very wonderful.
Sorry?
I say politicians, they are very wonderful. I love them.
Okay. But this is Elder. Elder, you're the one now. Elder, it's you now. It's you, Elder Onajako.
No, I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician. I can't be a politician.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking your name. Yes, I just want to be sure. I just want to be sure I'm catching you. I'm catching your name now. Your voice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You see, I went go and buy 6 minutes in this money. 6 minutes is 800 naira.
Peak. Wow. Okay.
6 minutes.
Okay, I get that.
Now, it never replied me 800 naira.
Wow.
You do not say mod is 500 naira now. Instead of 150, and then somebody say, politicians, they are going to change this country. It's very funny. I'm not a politician. Let me go directly to my.
All right, let's go straight to it, Elder.
Yes. Kidnapping in Abuja again. Kidnapping in Abuja again. Killing this and this. And then we, Security Party, have advised the government. And the government here to bring a special force to come and train our people. But so-called national leaders, they kick against it. Are we going to continue at it? Kidnapping, killing, this and this. Are we going to continue at this? That's the question I want to ask my people from North here.
All right.
Our children, if we go to sit now, you see small children running about. Without going to school, the name of Almagiri or this and this. Are there no Western education, no handwork? Who don't children grow? Are there not the people in the bush now kidnapping people? And then federal government went to put remain to this in somebody who came out calling himself national elder. We want federal government not to bring a special force to come and train our people. It's too bad. I'm appealing to national government, national elder, come down. Let the government solve this problem for us once. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Elder. Yeah, it's giving us some updates as to what's going on with the prices of some of those commodities that you and I would ordinarily would have bought back in the day. But now, you might not just be able to get them. All right, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, please. All right, Moses, please, can you speak up a bit?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you.
I think I want to first of all appreciate our military men.
Yes.
If they do good, we need to ring bell for them.
Yes.
You know, they put themselves as the rich in their lives, abandon their nation to bring people who have been adopted for almost some years. This is a good one. It's a good news.
Exactly.
So when we are hearing such good news like this, it goes that there are the house. We still have hope. Yeah, we should be praying for them. Then another thing again is the security cyber security levy that was cancelled by the CBI. It's a good one too. So when we are hearing such news, it also helps us. Then the issue of this are the people who have been adopted again in Abuja, as our elder just said. I think they should do more. They should do more because these people, they are still around. My concern is the sponsors. If the sponsors are not being arrested, this issue will be because we need their sponsors to bring to book.
Right.
Yeah. And finally, how far about this bail arrest by EFCC? We never hear anything again. Is bail above EFCC or above the government? Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you, Moses, for that one. You've asked some salient questions right there, and you've touched on quite a number of things, right? But let's take, other hear from other members of the family. Hello. Good morning. Good morning to you. I'm fine.
Good morning from Monday morning making. Are you making the money, so?
I'm making it with you, BB. Make it for us.
Then I'm not there again.
Right, of course.
I greet our caller. I greet a man of Mexico. God will bless you. And yeah, our caller. I want to ask. This last caller now say, where this man dey now? Where is he? Is it me say anybody way above the law? I don't understand. Now we are talking about issue of Boko Haram. If I may ask, how much they read these people hand? Will this say it never still be enough for them to build house, to open company, to visit with it? I don't really understand. The people that give these people information, what the government don't do for them. Even though when somebody come out and say, when we negotiate with them, how you tell they see the people where you cannot see? People where you don't know, how you go tell negotiate with them? We want make our country better.
Right.
We don't want to hear say killing here and there. This is the time of famine now. I'll tell you now, who she did, one of my friends wait there for Benue, wait, the wife go far. They kill the man so his and where he did. Now this one we will continue to battle every day issue of Boko Haram. How we go take get peace for the country where we did. Now look at our roads. I put the ass. People they travel outside country, go through their set, but still here they will still die for there. They will still carry them back home. Why we cannot make our Nigeria better? Why we cannot open our refinery? Why it cannot work? That day they say red will come out the first time. They say make price of fuel come down. Until today, instead of price of fuel come down, now to take out the suffer poor man. What do we do for government? What do we do for our country? And the issue of yes we case, I tell God beg Nigeria. Now we know it, now we know drink paracetamol for waiting no concern us. When the people for the board are there, we not there. We don't know the agreement where we can make.
All right.
This weekend,
all right,
if
Bibi.
say he like to there for River State, but not do work for Abuja. Now he promised us he will give us boss. Where our boss and apparatus now they ask.
Okay, Bibi, no qualms. Thanks a lot, though. Well, I don't think we actually take that one on the front page of the dailies. I'd like us to stick to the front page of the daily so that we can avail time for every other person. But Bibi, you've spoken some very, very strong truths right there, and some concerns that not just you, but a section of Nigerians also share in, right? But let's take this call now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Ubon.
Good morning to you, Mr. Salasi.
Good morning, BB Blessing. Always appreciate your great contribution. Give it up.
Right.
And I agree with you, sir.
Awesome.
In fact, as I always say, politics have come and gone. Now we are talking of 2027. While in 24 hours, anything can happen. Now, are we taking cheaper prices for the supporters and the opposition? No. We are all into it. That's why I always quote the book of Romans chapter 13 verse 1 that says everyone must obey such authority, because no authority exists without God's permission, and the existing authority has been put there by God. So we are all into it. If it's good, it's for our own benefit. If it's bad, we are all facing it. Look at the insecurity. I want to commend the gallant men. Yes, they have rescued many people, but look at what is happening in Abuja. Daniel, I'm telling you, there was a time during that first scarcity. If I'm to enter public transport, I will be, my mind will be beaten, because I may enter the wrong vehicle, and that is the truth. Having car in Abuja is not for pleasure; it's a necessity. I'm telling you. So this is what I always say. Sometimes I'll close around 11 p.m. I will say now. The vehicle now, I may enter wrong people's hands. They will collect my phone, they will stop me, they will do this, they will do this. As I always say, today victims are yesterday survivors. Tomorrow victims are today survivors. It could be anywhere, anybody out there listen to me. We are urging the government to do the needful in the absence of insecurity. Right. No one knows, because it's like throwing stone in the market. You never know who that storm may hit. Right. Thank you for giving me
Thank you, Selassie, for that one. I mean, what more can we say than to just take this call and be hopeful? Hello, good morning.
Thank you, Barrister.
Hello to you, Obasanjo. Welcome to a new week.
Thank you. It's Obasanjo from Mali.
Right.
Thank you.
Welcome, boss.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Obasanjo, let's get to it.
Okay. Barrister.
Yes, please.
No, you have been saying every day you key in what is happening in the newspaper, what is happening in the country, and you can see the level of the corruption in the country. That the country from money till it's corruption. I don't know which of the CCs we want in this country that will fight the corruption cases
that we asked from the top official of the government, and nothing has been done. The current chairman of APC, the Kano State government said he has some monkey hands inside his pocket. So all those things we need to ask them. The court, the judiciary that will take weight to them that they have this license. God has given them the mandate of telling us to interpret the good things to the country.
All right.
Now, if somebody
Okay.
will take billions of naira, they will share it with the lawyers, with the judges, completely.
Okay, Obasanjo.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Appreciate so that we can get on to other family members right there. Now let's get on to the WhatsApp portal message. Quite a number of it, and like I always do. Oh, I see the calls coming through. But this is what we're going to do. Let's take the voices of our members, via the WhatsApp, and then we will return should we have time on our side. Keep in mind, this is the pages on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, where we serve you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. All right, getting on to the WhatsApp now. Let's take a message. I see just one message, and then we'll jump into the voice note. Right now, this one right here says, "Good morning, UD. Good morning to you too." Says, "How are you doing?" "Very well, thank you. Happy New Week," he says. All right. Happy New Week to you too. It says, "Work starts today." That's right, I tell you. All right, now I see it said insecurity returns back to Abuja, and our honorable minister is busy fighting fever. He should sit up before oil touch the rest part. Okay, before the oil stains takes over the other parts of the clothes. As for a B and AA, there's Atiku Abubakar emerging. It's a welcome development. In 2019, they won completely, but INEC decided for us. If they come together, they will give Tinubu a run for his money. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Joseph Jojo from Piakasa, chatting from office now. Joseph Jojo, thank you all the way from your office in Piakasa. Okay, well, no, your office is not in Piakasa. I think it's in Aso. Okay, somewhere in Aso. Right, thank you. All right, and I see this one right here from Comrade Ulobasi. It says, "Comrade, please, whenever you message, always let us know where it is that you're messaging from. It is just professional to do so." Okay, thank you. Now he says, "Good morning and happy new week." Obong Uduak Daniel, good morning to you too. It says, "No matter who is involved, no sane person will vote for any politician that brings hunger to the masses. Of course, a hungry man remains an angry man and also a timed bomb. Whoever wants our genuine votes must bring the high cost of living down to a barest minimum. God bless Nigeria." Comrade Olobasi right there sending a message. Thank you, comrade, for that one. All right, now let's get on to your voices, because your voices counts, and your voices must be heard right here on this platform, Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Right? All right, let's start off with this one right about now.
Good morning, and good morning to
you,
and family
Alamin.
of our darling station, the Good FM. This is Alamin from Apo, and I'm wishing everybody a blessed and fruitful new week ahead. My comment would be on the good news of our gallant army rescuing over 300 adopted Nigerians from Sambisa Forest. It's a good one. We know they have been busy every day, every night, all week, all month, and every year doing the needful to secure and protect the lives and properties of Nigeria and the territory integrity of the country. And this is one of them. Unfortunately, a lot of bad news encyclopedias, who never sees all of this effort. What they come on national radios and platform to lament and wail about is, always pointing out, the bad news. But good news like this one doesn't, excite them in any way. And you will see, you will confirm this. I mean, a lot of them are still going to call, and they will never make any comment as regards this. Once again, kudos to our gallant soldiers. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Alamin, right there for your voice message right there. Let's take yet another one. This should be Honorable Edwards.
Mr. Edward, good morning. My name is
Honorable
Edward. Mr. Edward, I have to be honest to the family here. Our family here that I am so excited, so happy this morning. Going by the captions I have had from you. You see, Mr. Edward, the truth of the matter is that for government to, CBN to withdraw that circular demanding for cyber levy.
Yes.
It means we have seen a government that is listening to us.
Right.
I'm happy that the government, I happen to be opportune to sit where there are government officials who talk to Tinubu one-on-one, and they listen to us. They say, they heard everything that we have been saying on this radio, and they will talk to the president, and finally this has come to pass. Mr. Edward, you can imagine again why I'm happy. Troop has rescued our brothers who has been in that forest for over 10 years. What else? We deserve celebration. I am so happy. May God help. What I have to say is, I don't have to say, thank you, Lord, for doing this very serious, giving us this very miracle. Oh, I appreciate the work of God. What is remaining now is our president should look into what is happening. People are dying of hunger. People are dying of so many things. The houses have increased, food has increased, and all till now we are not hearing everything. The money channel to the governor should be channeled to the poor. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, money's channeled to the governor should be channeled to the poor. In other words, it should trickle down to betterment of the lives of the poorest of the poor, as well as every Nigerian.
Good morning, Mr. Ogadania. My name is Aria from Suleja.
All right, welcome aboard.
Talk about the Iranian president that just died. It is confirmed that he's dead. May God give the country, the family, the forces to bear the loss, and may God accept his soul. It's not easy, it's quite unfortunate, dying in a helicopter crash. As for Atiku and Obi alliance, I don't see any good thing coming out of it. We're not in alliance in 2019. We're able to win the presidential election. It was not the same Obi who was criticizing the past leaders. Atiku not part of the past leaders when it comes to the 2023 election. And he's going back to this same person that he criticized that they are not good. I don't know what exactly is going on in this country. Even if he himself, what has he done to prevent as the governor of Anambra State? My parents live in Anambra State, I stayed in Anambra State, I know Anambra State very well. I know when P2B was the governor of Anambra State. Can you point anything, a good road, good hospitals, good schools that he has built? That's a reference point for anybody in Anambra State. Is it? You don't think they're talking about he left money in the account? Why did we not use the money to develop Anambra State, build schools, good hospitals that can be a reference point that people can come from outside or within Nigeria to go to Anambra State and going for this hospital in Anambra State? Does it have that? Can anybody point that to me? I don't think that they have any good alliance. Thanks for having Nigeria.
All right, thank you right there. You don't think that alliance, that betting, that wedding, that co-joining is ever gonna see the light of day or become a strong opposition against the ruling party? Well, let's see this one right here via the WhatsApp, and I should go get it, right? It is very important for me to get it. All right. Well, keep in mind, this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, where we give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. And we say this on strong authority because you gave us that bragging right, right? Okay, let's go take this one right here via the WhatsApp portal.
Good morning, Mr. Daniel, the man with the golden voice.
All right, good morning to you.
Happy Nick. The alliances of Peter Obi and the PDP. It will be much better for them. United we stand, divided we fall. But I pray the alliances should be for the betterment of Nigerian masses, not for their personal interest. God bless Nigeria. This is Triple D from Waru.
All right, Triple D. I don't know. You must really be very hopeful this morning, and that feels good. I feel the positive vibe, from your voice notes right there. You're saying that, hey, it should be for the betterment of the Nigerian society, and the place where you had to go via the voice notes, I don't know. But it's a good vibe, though. Alrighty. Well, we're still taking your reaction right here. I mean, I've served the dailies to your eardrums, to your audiovisuals, to your consciousness. You also want to find out what's going on in the studio. Get on across the social media platforms where we have a strong presence, talking basically or specifically about Twitter, Twitter handle at Eagles FM Abuja, and see live what's up in the studio. And get on to the YouTube channel at Eagles FM Abuja. Give us a subscribing, and then to our Facebook page wall at Eagles FM Abuja. Give us a like, give us a following, and don't forget to also follow on Twitter, right? And watching outside the shores of Nigeria, do well to add the prefix +234 to the number 0907 353 0044. Or let's take this call. All right, that's a miss though. Keep the calls coming through, but giving you the second number 0908-766-8888, and the WhatsApp portal number is 0909-705-4450. Okay, I'll just take this message. Okay, let's just take this call first of all. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you, please.
This is Barrister Hassan. I'm calling from the airport.
Barrister Hassan, welcome aboard. Let's have your take.
Yes. My take this morning is to actually commend the armed forces of Nigeria for the gallant way the rescue of abductees was carried out. I think in Sambisa Forest.
Right.
I can assure all Nigerians that from now on, there'll be repeat performance of this gallant effort.
Right.
But what I just want to say this morning is that instead of just going to rescue abductees, we should look at the root cause or causes of what has now considered as a nightmare for Nigerians and Nigerians. We should look at the socio-economic, political, environmental, family, the international symptoms.
Okay.
Sorry, reasons why we went through this very bad phase of our history. It's not just a matter of tackling the symptoms.
Okay.
It's a matter of looking at the root causes of the disease, just like the way we treat the disease.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, though. Appreciate it. Right there. I see. Let's see another message right there. Okay. Let me look into it. Well, yeah, I'm seeing a message that's saying that this is Eric from Oshilaja, right? Oshilaja. Okay, Eric, this is Eric Oshilaja, okay? Well, Eric, you didn't quite let me know where it is that you're messaging from. I would really love to know that so I can take your message, right? And let's see, quite another message is in right here and right now. Oh, come on. This is really sad. All right, Eric is saying, or Eric Oshilaja